Hi, I'm Levi. I'm a passionate adventurer whose mission is to find the most unique one-night stays across America. Come along as we find innovative, awesome tiny houses, just like this one. This is Tiny BNB. Let's go explore. This is the Rock House. This is an incredible waterfall. This is called the Devil's Pool. And this is Old Man's Cave. Whoa. Today we are at the GloCabin here in Hocking Hills. The interior is just gorgeous and I can't wait to show you guys. The overall parking is amazing and the drive through this property. There are 32 acres here, which is incredible. There's trees just everywhere here. And the cabin right here behind me, the French doors right here in the front are 8 foot by 8 foot. They're alder wood. It is just gorgeous around here. And if we take a look from the side of the cabin, it's pretty elongated, and just the overall black design and aesthetic of all of this out here being surrounded by the hardwood trees is beautiful. So this is 450 square feet of living space. Let's head inside and check out what this cabin is all about. Man, whenever you walk inside, bright, the windows let in a lot of natural light everywhere. This beautiful alder wood French door takes up this entire wall. That design is incredible. The interior design is called California Casual in here. It might be one of my favorites just because the color scheme, the brightness, the incorporation of the wood elements and just neutral tones, it is amazing. But this first space is the living room area. On this right side, you have your TV, a chair, a custom-made furniture piece right here, a huge rug, Turkish rug right here in the middle from Etsy, and then your love seat over here. And it is really, really comfortable, and it's a good distance from the TV. And just being able to look out all the windows into the nature is something really special. Anyway, the rest of the space, we got the kitchen. This island in the middle takes up the majority of it, and the rest of the kitchen space is right here behind me. And it just, I love it. This island has a really unique shape out here in the front. It curves out. There are 2 seats on that side, so you can sit in the kitchen if you want. And even if you're sitting in the kitchen, it's not right up against the living room, which is great. There's lots of space in here. The ceilings are tall. The pendants right above this island are also custom from Etsy. And then you have your sink over here on this left side. It's small. It doesn't take up a large footprint at all, which is nice, and that leaves a lot of extra countertop over here. Everything in this kitchen is custom, along with the cabinetry, shelves, and even the pottery and plates. It's all custom. There's a lot of cabinets underneath over here behind this island. You got your microwave. On this back side, you got the rest. Beautiful fridge right here. I love the one that they went with, and it's just gorgeous. And then the rest of your kitchen over here, you got your stove, a beautiful stainless steel stove piece up here, and then your floating shelves with the wood and the leather straps to hold them up. Now, there are 2 hallways. The first one right here, they all lead back to the cabin, and there is a pantry right here for some extra stuff. Nice use of space. Something I do want to point out, on all the walls, you can see they're all rounded, and that gives a really cool design feature all around this cabin. It's just something that you might not notice. Everything was definitely thought for and cared after. Now we enter into the bedroom space. This bedroom is pretty unique because the bed right here is in the middle. You can walk all around your bed, which is pretty cool. There's 2 sets of French doors in this bedroom. This one leads out to a private deck, and then the other French door leads out to the same deck space off of the kitchen. There's a wardrobe right here behind me, along with a closet on that wall over there. So plenty of storage space for all of your clothes or anything you're bringing here. This is just pretty unique bedroom setup. I love the color scheme. Last space in here is the bathroom, and that is right through here. Toilet over on here on the right side, and then you got the vanity on this left over here. This vanity stand is a reclaimed potter's table, which is really cool. We haven't seen anything like this. I love just the design and setup in here with the mirror, the lights, the bowl for the sink, the gold accents everywhere. And then the shower is the last space on this back side, all tiled. I love the tile that they used. And there's also French doors off of this that lead out to the back patio. When you walk out here, this is a pretty cool deck space because the hot tub is out here. It is a cedar oval tub, filled with water, and I love how it's sunk in into the deck space, and it just looks great out here. And that is everything here at the GloCabin. What do you guys think? Now, I've also realized that I've never really shown you what Hocking Hills is all about, what all the hype is. So Justin, let's head over there and do a couple things and show you guys what it's really all about. First attraction, the Rock House. When Justin and I were at Kroger today, this was the only one suggested to us to check out. So let's see what it's all about. Justin wore the best shoes for this occasion. Check out these steps right here. This is pretty cool. It's beautiful. This is the Rock House. It is like a cave on the side of this cliff, and it is really cool. It's probably, I don't know, 300 feet long. There's windows through the rock along around here, and that's where I'm standing at right now. And this is in Ohio, people. This is what I'm talking about. Hocking Hills is really cool. You never think this is in Ohio, and it's really easy to hike to. It's beautiful over here. That's what you gotta come do whenever you stay here at the GloCabin. Come check out the Rock House. Justin, what do you think?
I think I should have wore better shoes.
Now we're on Old Man's Cave hiking trail, and this is the first part, like right as soon as you begin the trail. This is an incredible waterfall. The water's blue, the water is flowing really heavily. I hope you can hear me. And there's a really cool bridge right above it and that you can walk across. And I mean, this is like a perfect swimming hole, and it's just beautiful here. Next along the list of this trail, right here, this is called the Devil's Pool. This is a really cool bridge feature. I don't remember this, but this is new to me too. Whoa! There's tunnels here. This is carved. I don't know how long this would have taken to carve. And this is Old Man's Cave. Huge cave right here behind me. Look at the views over here to the left. Water flowing, the sunlight hitting really nice. I mean, it's just beautiful here. I feel like I'm in a national park. It's Hocking Hills though. You gotta come check this out. Ta-da! I'm gonna be touring my own tiny house right here behind me. It's been over a year in the making. It's a tiny house on wheels. We bought it, it was just a couple miles down the road, and we brought it here, took it off the wheels and planted it on our property, did a bunch of remodeling to it. We are located in Hillsborough, Ohio, just a couple miles down the road from Rocky Fork Lake, which is this massive lake that you can do just a bunch of cool things on. And we're on 6 acres of property. There's even a pond on our property that's probably about 1 acre in size. And the tiny house sits just on one side, and it kind of overlooks the entire property, including the pond. Down by the pond, there's also a small deck space. There's a couple rocking chairs, a gas fire pit down there. Anyway, let's head inside and check that out. And welcome to the inside of our tiny house. This remodel job was really extensive. Everything in here is basically brand new except the walls and the ceiling. This first section is the living room.
I love the living room because I feel like it's actually functional. Most tiny homes we've visited, you don't have a full-size couch, you don't have much seating, but here you can really lay down and lounge in this chair, so I love it. I love our tiny.
This window right here is brand new. During the remodel, here's the before, there was a sliding door, and that really made this living room space not as functional as it could be because you couldn't put a couch here. Next is like the kitchen and dining space. It was kind of challenging to figure out how and to include a comfortable dining space with comfortable seating. With tiny houses, a lot of times it's like the little wood sticking out of the wall and you have no room to put anything. We got a full table here, big enough for 2 people to comfortably sit at and eat their meal, have a romantic time. First meal at the tiny house.
Oven worked great.
It's just chicken nuggets. How romantic.
We need to light our candle.
Yeah, we do, and our light.
Turn on our lamps.
Yeah, what gives?
What gives?
The mixture of the dark wood with all of everything in here, I think is great. But then we have the kitchen space. We did keep the original cabinets. We painted them gold knobs right here to match our gold sink. I love this thing. I've never seen somebody use a gold sink with, I think this kind of looks like an antique, you know, faucet head. I like it a lot. In the window right here, good views of the pond. Coffee station, of course. Mugs. We provide coffee creamer for you. I know how important that is. I love it whenever Airbnbs do that for me. Flavored ones. Can't go wrong. Then over here we have a stove, a kettle. You know, we had to have this for Kettle Crumb. That's our business name. So we got the kettle here. More floating shelves with all of your dishes and everything. Flip the camera around, now you can see everything else. And yeah, that's our kitchen space.
And if you're wondering, our cabinet paint color is Intrigue by Benjamin Moore, and we love it.
Yes. And it also, you got all of your stuff down in these cabinets. Cooking, everything you need. If we continue along, this part leads up to the loft. Hand-built ladder, I like it a lot because I included handles while you're climbing up it. And it blends in, it doesn't take up a lot of space. Before, the stair set they had, it went all the way out to the living room space, and it was large. It took up a lot of space, so we shrunk that. Can't miss the small details. Right behind the ladder, we had a tiny space, so we put some coat hangers right behind it, and you can hang your jackets and stuff back there. You can even put your luggage under the ladder if you need to. We built this little cubby right here for our fridge. It fits perfectly. I mean, of course we built it that way, but we got the full-size fridge here. That was pretty important for us. And then the cubby for the microwave above. It matches, it fits perfectly. It was so pleasing to put this together. And then we can continue along to the bathroom. And then this space is the bathroom. Very spacious for a tiny house underneath the loft. The toilet here on the left, huge banner. This is one of my favorite things. We got it from Instagram, somebody on Instagram. I like that a lot, it fits great. Vanity with the mirror, with the lights, small baby window. And then the grand part is the tiled shower. This part took a while, my first major tiling job. The glass wall, the gold accents in here, and the tiling. The tiling's pretty neutral. I like it a lot. And the color in here is great. And this is the bathroom space. And then the closet right here, you got your towels, makeup towels. Last spot in here is the loft, which is up this ladder. Now we're up here in the loft. Up here is a queen size bed. It is super comfortable in my opinion. We added a memory foam topper to it. The sheets are cozy. They're the green. They're from Quince, European linen. Plenty of pillows back there. And I really like how we have the tall ceilings because this loft feels really open. My head isn't even close to the ceiling over here. Now, if you're sleeping over here, it's a little bit more cozy with the ceiling, but overall, there's plenty of space to do things. Even you can walk around over here if you must. We had enough room for a small dresser. I had to cut the legs off to make it match the height of the bed, but you got a fan right here. This fan is my favorite. I've had one for 4 years and it still works great. And there's even windows up here as well if it gets too hot or stuffy for some reason, or if you just want to sleep with the breeze going through, you can open these up super easily. That one over there opens up as well. If not, just close them up really easily as well. Of course, you can see through those wood slats and down into the living room. This is just an open, cozy bed space. So that's the tour of our tiny house, a whole year in the making from start to finish.